What if I told you you are potentially leaving a huge amount of money on the table right now by advertising only on Google Ads? Let's talk about Microsoft Ads and how they stack up against Google. While Google is definitely the bigger platform, Microsoft Ads has some hidden advantages that might be perfect for your business. We have clients who make more money on their Bing ads compared to Google. Their only issue is Bing's small market size, which means they cannot scale their campaigns further. Let's start with the basics. Google Ads reaches about 90% of internet users, so that's huge. But there is an interesting part. Microsoft Ads through Bing, Yahoo, and AOL reaches different and often more valuable audiences. First up, cost. On average, clicks on Microsoft Ads cost less than Google. There are claims like it's up to 70%. Honestly, I less care about click cost than results. I would be happy to pay 2x for a click to Google if every click would turn out to be a purchase. Wishful thinking. For some industries, we are seeing qualified leads cost up to 50% lower. That means your marketing budget could go significantly further. For example, look at these numbers for a B2B client in the US having offices in multiple areas. As you can see, this is their results from Google, and this is their results from Bing Ads. For every single areas, Bing performed better than Google Ads. Okay, there is one where that's not true, but we have very little data from that location. But for every other, obviously Bing performed better. A cost of qualified lead was just $340 compared to Google's $741. Here you can see the results for Google again, and here you can see the results for Microsoft Ads. But wait, here is another example, a software that runs on Windows. Obviously, in this case, you can expect better conversion rate from Bing, but what's important to note here is the volume. Basically, we spend equally on Google Ads and Bing, yet Bing deliver better results with only $76 of CPO cost per order versus Google's 114 CPO. If you are in B2B, listen up. Microsoft Ads integrate directly with LinkedIn. This means you can target by job title, industry, and company size, something you just cannot do on Google. Imagine reaches decision makers while they are at working, using their office computers. This is exactly what you can achieve with Bing Ads. Additionally, many large enterprises run on the Microsoft platform, therefore using Bing as their default search engine. Bing's demographics are more affluent. Microsoft audience tends to be older, more affluent with higher purchase power. If you are selling premium products or services, that is your sweet spot. Over 1/3 of Microsoft Ads users are in the highest income bracket. We also found that audience is less tech savvy, so if you target less tech savvy, a bit more senior audience, Microsoft Ads will be perfect for you. There is also less competition in Bing Ads, so you can expect better results. With lower competition, your ads have a better chance of standing out. This is especially true in industries like commercial, industrial, SaaS, and manufacturing or local service businesses. Starting campaigns in Bing is fairly easy thanks to the import function. You just need to import your Google Ads campaigns. However, it's not quite that simple due to certain differences between Google and Microsoft Ads. So while the import function is really helpful, I wouldn't recommend launching an important campaign without manual review. You especially need to check your keyword and location targeting. However, the results we see speak for themselves. We are seeing businesses achieve up to 50% lower cost per acquisition for qualified lead from Bing. There is a strong performance in commercial and industrial services, also good results for local service businesses. We've seen also success with software, especially products running on Windows. Surprise. Okay, so all this sounds really exciting, but is there a market segment where Bing underperforms compared to Google? Well, we found it less lucrative for e-commerce, especially if your audience is younger or middle-aged. Bing's shopping feature is also not as sophisticated as Google's. Additionally, Bing doesn't have YouTube, so the formats are limited. While Bing does have an audience network, it's still much smaller than Google's 2 million website that you can reach via the Google Display Network. Bing also has limited market shares outside of the US, especially in non-English speaking countries. So here is an example, and you probably see why Bing is less good for shopping. So who the hell wants to buy probiotics for maybe a whole year? Also, you can see probiotics from Temu. The packaging is not even in English. So in one way, there are less competition there, which is good, but also on the other hand, you can see it's kind of like it's a mixed result, just put there to be something there. So Google Ads or Microsoft Ads, I don't think you have to choose between platforms. The smartest strategy is often using both Google Ads and Microsoft Ads together. I would recommend to start with Google for broader reach, then add Microsoft Ads to lower your average cost per acquisition, to reach new valuable audiences that you couldn't through Google, but also don't forget to distribute your budget based on the data you see from both platforms. So don't leave money on the table by ignoring Microsoft Ads. Your competitors might already be taking advantage of these lower cost and targeted audiences. Hit subscribe for more practical business and marketing insights, and drop a comment below if you had experience with Microsoft Ads. We'd love to hear your story.